Hi, welcome to the demo session on VLSI by Expert HDL Chip Design, a professional VLSI training institute. Caution statement. This video presentation contains confidential information and information that is legally privileged to Expert HDL and Chip Design. This video presentation is only to be used by the intended recipient. Unauthorized use of this video presentation, downloading, or sharing this video presentation without the consent of Expert HDL and Chip Design is subject to legal action. No photography or no downloading.
You can view our free demo lectures on these topics: Semiconductor Overview, which covers the fundamentals of semiconductor, some history about electronic semiconductor industry, overview of semiconductor industry in India, and opportunities in semiconductor industry in India. Integrated circuit design process. What is VLSI in VLSI Overview? Verilog HDL Overview. Introduction to verification flow and various verification methodologies in Verification Overview. System Verilog and Universal Verification Methodology Overview. Overview about Expert HDL and Chip Design, VLSI Training Institute. Please note these are demo lectures and will cover some partial portions of the topics from our full courses. The information will be partial. To learn the course in detail and full, please sign up for our full course online or in classroom today. Before we learn about VLSI and opportunities in VLSI domain, let us try to understand the issue we are trying to address over here. Most electronics engineers after graduation either go for higher studies or take up a job, but most of them either end up working in an IT or software domain or become an MBA graduate and work in a finance or marketing domain. Why not explore the domain of core electronics in integrated circuit design and verification?
We at Expert HDL provide you with a launchpad to launch a career in the electronics industry.
In this module, we will give an overview of semiconductor industry, history of semiconductor industry, and opportunities in semiconductor industry in India.
Modern electronic products are very compact and capable of high computing like smartphones, tablets, computers, IoT devices, etc. The main components of these devices are very complex: microprocessors and various small modules like modems, connectivity modules, touchscreens, etc. All of these modules are integrated circuits containing millions to billions of small components, which are transistors and also sometimes components like resistors, diodes, and capacitors that all work together at high speeds at low power to give us the mobility. Everything a computer does is described by lots of precise instructions, and microprocessors carry out these instructions at incredible speeds, many millions of times a second. Transistors are the heart and soul of every integrated circuit. They act as switches turning on and off every picosecond, and millions of these switches together achieve a specific functionality of hardware. Years of research led to invention of transistors. Before transistors were invented, computers were huge, bulky, mechanical machines. In 1947, first point contact transistor was invented at Bell Labs. In 1958, Jack Kilby and his team designed the first integrated circuit placing two transistors on a silicon crystal, which really led to a revolution in electronics industry. Major breakthrough came in 1961 when Robert Noyce invented the first planar IC while working at Fairchild Semiconductor. He co-founded Intel in 1968. Since then, industry has come a long way. The first planar IC in 1961 consisted of two transistors and two resistors, whereas the latest processor consists of more than a billion transistors. Here is a picture of fourth generation Intel Core processor in 22 nanometer, courtesy Intel, technology node which packs approximately 1.4 billion transistors and costs almost same as first planar IC in 1961.
Gordon Moore published Moore's Law on April 19, 1965 in Electronic Magazines, which was a prediction of how the technology in IC design would scale. According to this law, number of transistors on an integrated circuit would double every 2 years, and the processing speeds and memory capacity would double every 1.5 years. The industry has kept up to the expectations. The growth rate has been nearly 2x transistors every 2 years and nearly 10x every 6 to 7 years. The clock speeds have increased nearly 2x as well. We can see that over the years the technology has scaled down in size from 10,000 nanometer in 1971 to around 16 nanometer in 2014-15, but yet able to pack more and more transistors and support complex features. Today we are at around 16 nanometer in production and 7 to 10 nanometer in research and development phase. Due to the technology scaling, we are able to create more compact yet powerful devices that have high speeds, low power requirements, which run on portable batteries in our hands. Hence the shift from desktops to laptops to tablets to smartphones and now wearable IoT smart devices.
The transistor size is determined by channel length, or as we call this, the gate length. Notice the shift in supply requirements, which enables us to run devices on portable batteries for long hours. For example, in 2009, with 20 nanometer channel length, the requirement of supply was approximately 1 volt, and the transistors on or die would be around 1.5 billion. Going towards 2015-16, where we are at 10 nanometer channel length, the supply requirements have gone down, which is around zero point 0.8 volts, which means low power devices. At the same time, we are able to pack 6.2 billion transistors on a die. Semiconductor industry in India is growing exponentially. Rising demand of low-cost design developments of integrated circuits and availability of excellent talent in semiconductor industry has given a boost to electronics systems design and manufacturing sector in India. Many global semiconductor industries have a design house in India, and there are several companies focused on providing design and verification services to product companies across the world, which have created vast number of jobs in semiconductor industry in India. According to the Department of Electronics and Information Technology, nearly 2,000 chips are being designed every year in India. More than 20,000 engineers are working on various aspects of chip design and verification and increasingly growing at exponential rate. The chart here shows the semiconductor design market in India in terms of US billion will grow from 14.5 billion in 2015 to around 52 billion in 2020. More than 50% compound annual growth rate over 50 years. No other technology has grown so fast, so long. Especially with the Make in India initiative, opportunities in India are increasing exponentially. More than 250 companies are working in ESDM sector alone in India. One major reason for the growth in electronics and design and manufacturing sector in India is low operating costs, but with the same time high quality returns. Well, to summarize, with the growing electronics industry to create smart devices, semiconductor industry spending is on the rise. Hence, opportunities are on the rise. Now that we have learned about how the ASIC design verification process works, it is very interesting to experience how these complex circuits, electronic products are touching and changing millions of lives daily across the globe. Working on creating these amazing electronic products is even more interesting and challenging. Well, would you like to be a part of this change? Let us now tell you how Expert HDL and chip design can help you achieve this.
Expert HDL and Chip Design is one of the leading VLSI training institutes in India today. Expert HDL and Chip Design is founded by a group of industry experts who have real-time experience of more than 10 years in the ASIC design and verification domain and currently working for top global semiconductor companies in India and USA. We saw a huge gap between the industry and academia in VLSI knowledge, and that is when we decided to establish a VLSI training institute. Our main goal is to groom our students as experts in ASIC design and verification domain. Our courses will teach you the latest in ASIC design and verification methodologies as per the current industry standards. We provide specialized full-time job-oriented and short-term advanced skill certification courses in VLSI domain. We are the bridge between college and corporates, connecting students with semiconductor companies across the globe. Zero investment for corporates to find and recruit talented engineers in VLSI industry. After the success in in-class trainings, we have now launched a unique online training platform for all our skill development courses in VLSI. To enroll and to find out more of our online training programs, you can visit our website www.experthdl.com. Many engineers who have taken our courses are placed in top semiconductor companies in India and abroad. Our online training courses are taken by a lot of working professionals across the globe. So why should you take our course in VLSI? Well, the main reasons we see are due to lack of knowledge of VLSI, students do not even explore the career in this amazing industry. Fresh graduates who join this industry take up a long time to cope up with the technology because of lack of knowledge of the process. This also requires industry to spend a lot of money to train these fresh graduates, restraining them from hiring fresh graduates and instead invest in experienced professionals. So you must be wondering, what is so unique about this institute and why should you learn VLSI from us? Let us tell you some of the benefits. Experienced faculty. All our courses are prepared and delivered by our industry expert faculty who have real-time experience of more than 10 years in VLSI domain and have a postgraduate degree in electrical engineering with majors in VLSI from top-ranked universities in India and USA. Our uniqueness is that all our founders and faculty are currently working for top global semiconductor companies in India and USA. We have unique course offerings in ASIC Design and Verification domain with full-time job-oriented training and skill certification courses in IC design, digital design, Verilog HDL, System Verilog, UVM, Perl, Unix, and shell scripting. We are constantly working on adding more and more courses on different aspects of integrated circuit design and verification. All our training material is prepared and reviewed by industry professionals with lots of research. Our trainings will enable you to directly step into the industry with confidence. A certificate by Expert HDL and Chip Design will be awarded on successful completion of the course and passing the quiz examination attached with the course, which is very well recognized in the industry. Companies can check the authenticity of the certificate of a candidate by contacting us. The major benefits of learning from us is our unique, completely online learning platform. We are first of its kind training institute providing online training for courses in VLSI. Trainings are delivered in form of high quality video tutorials accessible from within our website for various courses in ASIC design and verification domain. Each skill advancement course is very well structured into multiple lessons with high quality e-learning content for each of the lesson. Access to this e-learning content online is valid for 180 days from the day of registration, which enables the individuals to learn the course at your own convenience and pace from any location. The content is accessible from our responsive website on any device like a laptop, tablet, or smartphone with internet connectivity and compatibility to play the video. Also, you can ask your queries to our faculty by sending a message just from within the course. Some of the benefits of online training are that for all the individuals who are enrolled in our online training, a hard copy of the training material is shipped to your registered address. This can become your golden reference manual. You will also be enrolled in a closed members group on LinkedIn with semiconductor company recruiters, industry experts, and other members. Take part in active discussions on various topics in VLSI and expand your knowledge database. And also learn more about what's going on in the industry and latest technological advancements. Get a unique opportunity to network with recruiters to explore new opportunities in semiconductor industry and get more visibility to your profile. All this from your desk at home or workplace and at your convenience and pace. Our trainings are most ideal for current students who are planning to pursue higher education in VLSI domain or planning to take up a job in semiconductor industry anywhere across the globe. Students can take advantage of our online courses to boost their knowledge in ASIC design and verification even before graduating without worrying about spending additional time after graduation to learn skills in VLSI. Our trainings enable you to get a head start in your career. Our certification boosts your profile. Our online trainings are most ideal for working professionals who want to learn or enhance skills in VLSI without the need to attend classroom trainings during or after your busy work hour schedule. Learn the skills at your convenience and pace anytime, anywhere. Our course content is most updated with latest advancements in the industry. Apply your learning real time at your work. Learn with us and get ahead in your career. Expert HDL and Chip Design also provides customized corporate trainings in ASIC design and verification domain. With our state-of-the-art online training solution, we help companies and teams get the skills they need to succeed in VLSI industry. We will customize the modules to meet your requirements. Bulk costing is available for multiple access licenses. You saw the benefits of online training. Listed here are our online training courses. We have certification courses in Advanced ASIC Design and Verification, which is our most comprehensive course covering all the modules. Digital Design Certification focused on fundamentals of digital design. Verilog Certification, which teaches Verilog hardware description language for design and verification. It is recommended to know digital design before you take Verilog certification course. System Verilog certification, which teaches the most widely used hardware description and verification language System Verilog for design and verification. It is recommended to know basics of digital design and Verilog before signing up for System Verilog course. UVM certification, which teaches the universal verification methodology, which is the most widely used and latest verification methodology industry standard. And they also have courses in Perl, UNIX and shell scripting, which is very useful for all the VLSI engineers. The course content is described in detail in the next slides. We also offer customized corporate trainings. Our goal is to make available all our trainings online so students and working professionals across the globe can benefit from our trainings. We are continuously working to update our course contents with advancements in the industry and also adding new courses in different concepts in VLSI. We are currently offering online training for Verilog hardware description language for design and verification and will soon be adding other online training programs in a very short span of time. Please visit our website www.experthdl.com to enroll for one of our online training programs. You can send us an email at inquiry@experthdl.com for further details. Module 1 is an introductory module in VLSI, and we teach you with basics of VLSI terminologies and gives you the overview of IC design process. Module 2 is digital design and concepts. We cover all the fundamentals of digital design in detail, which will lay a strong foundation for learning Verilog HDL, System Verilog HDL, and verification methodologies. Today's integrated circuits are more than 90% digital designs. We start with introduction, then we go into the logic gates and combinational circuits. We cover all of the sequential circuits, design of synchronous sequential circuits, finite state machines, and all the fundamentals. Module 3 will teach you verification flow and methodologies in verification in detail. We start with what is verification, why the verification is important, ASIC verification methodologies, ASIC tools used for verification, followed by simulation and fundamentals of simulation. Module 4 is complete Verilog hardware description language course. Verilog, as explained earlier, is a very important and widely used HDL for IC design and verification in the industry. Current standard or extension of Verilog is System Verilog and UVM. The module is also an independent certification course widely taken by audiences across the globe. Module 5 is a complete system Verilog module. System Verilog is widely used in industry due to its vast verification support for complex designs. System Verilog is more object oriented. The module, along with the next module, is also an independent certification course. We go over the basics of System Verilog, fundamentals of object-oriented programming, integration of test bench and design under test in System Verilog, concepts like randomization, concurrency, and interprocess communications, and also cover what is coverage. Module 6 is an extension of Module 5, teaching advanced concepts in System Verilog, mostly useful for verification. For example, more details about object-oriented programming, factory patterns, virtual interfaces, connecting design under test bench and third-party modules, creating tests with System Verilog assertions, what are checkers and monitors, going into the assertions of System Verilog for verification. Module 7 is a complete module in Universal Verification Methodology, which is the current industry standard for verification methodology. This course is an independent certification course, but we highly recommend you take along with System Verilog because of its wide extension of System Verilog concepts. We go over the UVM overview, the library basics of UVM, and then the test bench integration and entire flow in detail. Most of the CAD tools and work in VLSI domain is performed on Unix and Linux platform. Hence, it is highly important to completely familiarize yourself with the Unix operating system. Module 8 is designed to give you a complete overview of Unix and Linux operating system. We also teach you in detail Perl. Perl is a scripting language which is widely used by designers to automate a lot of the flow and to write handy scripts for local automation of tasks to be performed again and again. In the industry, many automation scripts are written around standard CAD tools to enhance the design and verification. We introduce to you Perl, we explain to you all the different data types of Perl, expressions in Perl, and how to write a Perl script. Module 8 is a complete module to teach you the fundamentals of Unix and Perl. We also teach you some basics of shell scripting. Shell scripting is very handy in writing some automation in Unix and Linux environment. So let me conclude by saying VLSI is a very interesting and a challenging domain to establish a career in. Lots of opportunities with demand for smart electronic products, rising opportunities and requirement of smart engineers to create these smart devices is on the rise. But to accomplish these tasks, it is required to use complex design techniques and sophisticated tools to manage these complex designs. The trainings offered by Expert HDL and Chip Design will enable you to achieve these goals and launch a successful career in VLSI domain. With the convenience of online training, you have the freedom to learn the course at your pace and interact with our experts and other members online. So go ahead and sign up for one of our online training programs today or contact us for more details. You can visit our website at www.experthdl.com to view our course contents in detail, to enroll for our online training programs, or contact us. Or you can drop us an email with your query at inquiry@experthdl.com and one of our team members will respond to you soon. You can follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google Plus to get latest news and updates. Search for Expert HDL Chip Design. Thank you for attending this demo session on VLSI, and we hope you will sign up for our online training programs, or you can contact us for further queries. You can also view our demo on other topics for free before signing up for our courses. We appreciate your time.